Hi, let's come back to me again, Argentida, for this course to enhance your online communication skills. And here we are focusing on Unit 3, useful social media or applications or platforms for studying. And our course learning outcomes cover first, you will be able to handle homework and assignments during class time. Second, you will be able to submit work on time. Third, you will be able to maintain a good quality of your work, especially written work. And next, you will be able to handle technical errors such as low internet connection and overheated devices. Okay, and let's move on to the outline of this course. The outline of this unit covers first, useful social media or applications for working online. Second, ways to make use of those media or applications. Third, reminders for submitting work. Fourth, how to enhance the quality of assignment work. And here, let's move on to some useful social media applications for working online, right here. I actually have divided the media and application for learning and working online into 5 main categories, which are first, the main platforms for studying. Second, the platforms for sharing ideas. Third, the platforms for designing. Fourth, the platforms for communication. And 5, the platforms for submitting your work. Well, let's move to the first category of the platforms, main platform for studying. Here for KMUT's Gen 8 courses, we use Zoom and Microsoft Teams for studying. Zoom is a video conferencing platform that can be used through a computer, desktop, or mobile phone. And Zoom allows users to connect online for video conference. In the same way, Microsoft Teams is very similar to Zoom. Teams is developed by Microsoft as part of the Microsoft 365 family of products. Teams offers workspace, chat, and video conferencing. How about next? Media and app for studying this time. This one is about for sharing ideas. Okay? So next we have Miro and Jamboard for sharing ideas. Miro is a tool for you to design online mind mapping or turn a mind map into a project hub. Keep ideas and data in one place. Join online whiteboard and can create flowchart that can visualize diagrams and allows you to use shapes, connectors, and icons. Okay? How about Jamboard? Jamboard is a digital whiteboard that lets you collaborate in real time, sharing your ideas. Write and draw using your touchscreen. Drag and resize text and images with your fingers. The good thing about Jamboard is it can be linked to your Google Drive. Next, the main tool for designing your work, it is Canva. Canva is an Australian graphic design platform that is used to create social media graphics and presentations. The app includes ready-made templates for users to use, and the platform is free and offers paid subscriptions such as Canva Pro and Canva for Enterprise for additional functionality. How about next? The main ways to communicate with friends and your lecturers can be through social media like Facebook and Line. However, we have LEB2, that is the tool designed specifically by KMUTT for KMUTT students that allows you to communicate with your lecturers and classmates. I will talk about LEB2 in the further slides. And last, the tool for you to submit your work, it could be both LEB2 by KMUTT platform and Gmail, allowing you to send your homework through mails. Okay? Before focusing about the LEB2 functions, here is the tips of how to study efficiently using the apps, programs, or social media, especially how to prevent your devices from working too hard or being overheated. First, look at this. Avoid opening too many windows at the same time. Okay. How about next? Try to check up your storage. Avoid saving too much data on your computer. If you have to save large files, you may use external hard drive, as you can see right here, the pink one right here. Or you can use online drive. As you can see, you can use Google Drive as well. How about next one? You can use reminders. Yeah. The reminders that you can use can be from Microsoft Teams, as you can see here. You can set up the deadlines for each work for free, okay? Or if you want to use another one, you can use Google Calendar right here. It has similar functions with Microsoft Teams Calendar, okay? And another one to mention is very, very important, which is for KMUTT students. Is called LEB2. Okay, what is LEB2? LEB2 stands for Learning Environment version B2 and is an education platform for online learning and teaching that is created under the outcome-based education concept. And is it developed by Education Technology Development and Integration Support, or ETS, of KMUTT, or King Mongkut University of Technology, Thonburi, right here. You can look at the website over there, and you can go to the website by yourself as well. Okay. And what is LEB2 like? Here is the video I captured for you. Look at this. This is the layout of the website. As you can see the cursor there. There is a logo. You can scroll down. There are functions. So actually, you can go to the website and take a look by yourself. Okay. So I will go slowly for this one. This is the first page. And also, if you want to know how to use LEB2, actually there are some guidelines as well that I click there, LEB2 Fast Track tutorial videos. Okay. So look at the functions. This is the fast track tutorial video for you. You can go there and take a look. For example, ways to log into LEB2, attendance checking, how to submit your work, how to edit submission, how to watch live, how to save the score. So I click one for you about study with online platforms over there. Yeah, you actually can make it full screen by yourself. Okay. So it has Thai language over there too. Yeah. So okay. That is about LEB2. So what are LEB2 functions? Actually, this is the example of published classes. For example, Gen 1 to 1, Gen or Language 550 that can use LEB2 right here. So look at this. What are LEB2 functions? Look at this. This is how you can submit your work. You see? Right here. Okay. And when you submit the assignments in LEB2, take a look at this. It has the due date, transcription, and form or format for completing the task. So be careful. Try to take a look at attachment every time before completing the task. Look at the due date and don't forget to read the description. Is it very, very important? Okay. And actually, the assignments in LEB2 is related to punctuality. So you need to be punctual. Look at the submission function, right? So when you submitted your work, your lecturer can see whether is it on time or not. So try to submit your work on time. Don't be late, okay? Because your lecturer can see. Yeah. Okay, and next, let's take a look at this. how to maintain good quality work, there are 3 main tips. First, send your work in the right place. Second, send your work at the right time. And third, read the instructions or descriptions carefully before submitting. Why do we need to focus on reading instructions and description? Well, think about this. Is it the brainstorming task? Why do we have to read instruction or description before submitting? Think in your mind, don't need to answer right now. Okay? So let's take a look at the benefits from reading the instruction or description before submitting your work or before completing your work. Actually, when you read the instruction or description, it will help you to first understand and aim or scope of the work. Second, it will help you to know what to do. And third, it will help you to maintain the high quality assignments. Okay, let's try to work on exercise together. What if you have this task? You have to complete this task. What you have to do is that understand the instruction. What if your lecturer asks you to answer this question? How will you classify fruits in the picture on different criteria? What are you gonna do? Think in your mind, what should be the answer? How will you classify fruits on different criteria? Okay, what should be your answer? I will give you choices here. How will you classify fruits in the picture on different criteria? Choice A is list names of fruits that have the same colors. Choice B is list criteria for classify the fruits. Okay, 10 seconds for you to think A or B from this question. The answer is B. You need to list criteria for classify the fruits. Okay, so that's why you need to understand the instruction. If you don't understand the instruction, you won't know what the lecturer would like you to do. How about next? Think about what we have learned so far. Okay, what have we learned for today? We have learned about useful social media and application platforms for studying, right? And also for submitting work on time. Before you submit your work, you need to be sure that you know what to do by understanding the instruction of the work. So here, let me catch up with you again by checking your understanding about what we have learned. I would like to ask you the questions. The first question is, what is the platform for designing? A. Miro, B. LEB2, and C. Canva. The answer is C. Canva. Okay? How about next one? Why do we need to read assignment instruction carefully? A. To understand the scope or aim. B. To know what to do. And C. To maintain high quality assignments. The answers are correct. All are correct. Okay? So, alright, that's all I have planned to say for you today. Hope you enjoy studying and I hope you can make use of everything you have learned. See you next unit. Goodbye and good luck.